Hi guys, please check my description box for all the details. I include the written pattern there. Today, I'm going to show you another raglan increasing idea. As you can see, there is no raglan line visibly. As you can see, there's much less stitch count on top, but slowly increasing. This is beautiful, isn't it? Okay, the pattern is from row number 1 to row number 6. However, from the second, the flower-like increasing is repeat of row number 3 to row number 6. And you will ended up increasing 4 stitch within 4 rows, which is same as regular raglan increasing. Okay? You know why I said that later on. Okay? Isn't it beautiful? Again, there's no visible raglan line. Anyway, it's quite fun to knit. So let's get started. First of all, cast on, I made 15 casts. This is just a sample knitting, so it doesn't really matter how many casts I make. Anyway, after the cast, I did some garter stitch row. Should be the, the neck rib if you're knitting, sweaters and stuff. Anyway, after this, I put the 2 markers for the center stitch, which is your raglan line. And first and second row are the kind of preparation row, so it's easy. So row number 1, all knit. Row number 2, wrong side, all purl. That's all. And I'm adding the 2 markers. And if you don't like adding markers, you don't have to, but you have to know which is the raglan line stitch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the marker is a little bit, in a way to knit for especially, this increasing. Okay? And I did the slip stitch first and the purl at the end. That's only for clean edge, so you don't really have to worry about it. Okay? So again, row number 2, all purl. And row number 3, it's a little bit tricky, so you really have to watch and maybe practice. Okay, row number 3, right side. Okay? So increasing kicks in. First of all, you have to knit until last 3 stitch before the marker. So knit until last 3 stitch. There you go. 3 stitch before the marker, right? And the bracket says knit 1 in the second stitch down. Okay, so 1, 2, 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Don't count the stitch on the needle. Okay, 1 and 2. And you put the needle, the second stitch, then knit 1. Then pull that stitch long enough. There you go. Make sure you kind of pull long enough and then hold it. Then knit next one. Okay? And then again, go back to where you put the needle in and knit. This is increasing, right? Additional. So increasing stitch, that's what I'm going to say. And then knit original stitch, and then again increasing stitch. There you go. And make sure pull, and then knit the last stitch before the marker and slide the marker and knit the raglan stitch, which is center stitch, then slide another marker. And now you have to do exactly same again. But this one, it's a little bit tough because you have to use, left needle. Okay, so I did increase, knit, increase, knit, increase, knit. So this time, knit first. Knit, then put the same stitch, put the needle into the same stitch with left needle. This is a little bit tricky. And then pull. You kind of have to hold the, yarn. Otherwise, it's really tough. And then pull. There we go. And the increasing stitch is on the left side, so you have to transfer to the right side. Then knit the next one. Then again, you put the needle in. There we go. And later on, I am going to give you a little tip how to do it, easier way. Okay? And then transfer to the right and knit and one more, right? So there we go. See, it's really tough. But don't worry. If I can do it, you can do it too. But sometimes, you need to practice. And I'm underneath of the camera, so that's why it's a little bit tough. Anyway, so increasing stitch on your left and transfer to, I did knitwise, but that's okay. And knit one, then knit until the end. Okay, this is row number 3. I'll show you one more time, so don't worry about it. And this is like that. Okay? Looks a little bit weird, but don't worry, it's gonna be beautiful later on. And row number 4, wrong side. Purl over purl stitch. And YF slip 1 purl wise on every increasing stitch. So there you go. This is just a purl stitch, so I made a purl. Here comes, this is purl. No, this is the increasing stitch. Do you remember? So yarn front and slip 1 slip purlwise. And then next one is purl. And next one is increasing stitch. So just yarn front, slip 1 purlwise. Okay. And then purl. Then another. So again, I did increasing 3 stitch, right? On row number 4. 3, I mean. So you gotta remember that. And there you go. And this is purl. And this is increasing. So just a slip and purl and slip, purl. Then slip. Yeah, slip. Then everything else just purl. Did you get that? I hope so. And then turn the work and looks a little bit better than, row number 3. And row number 5, okay, knit until last 2 stitch before the marker. Okay, so this is quite easy. Okay, let's do that together. Knit until last 2 stitch, which means the increasing stitch and regular knit. So there we go. This is increasing stitch, and you just knit, knit, and another increasing stitch, then knit, and oops, one more. Then here comes 2 stitch left, right? You do SSK. So S, slip, slip, and knit. And here comes raglan stitch. Then this time knit 2 together. Then knit until the end. Okay? It's not that, complicated on this row. So I think most difficult row is on row number 3, I believe. Okay? And row number 6, this is gonna be the last row. Wrong side, all purl. You don't have to worry about anything because it, pretty much, row number 5 was all knit. So you don't have to worry about. There you go. Again, do you remember you increase 6 stitches on row number 3 and you decrease 2 stitch on row number 5. So you increase 4 stitches within 4 rows, which is row number 3 to row number 6. And after you did row number 1 to row number 6 once, this is it. Okay, then repeat row number 3 to row number 6 until your desired length or desired stitch count. Okay, so again, after I did the row number 3, looks a little bit weird, but now looks perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, isn't it? So within those 4 rows, from row number 3 to row number 6, you increase total of 4 stitches, which is same as regular raglan increasing. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the stitch count really. Okay, but you have to finish on row number 6. Okay, so there you go. I repeated a few times, and I want to show you a little tip for the row number 3, because for some people it's a little bit tough, right? And I am going to use the crochet hook. Okay, so if you have a crochet hook, much easier. Okay, so let's do that. Knit until last 3 stitch before the marker, right? And the right side of the increasing is actually easy, just a regular knit. So last 3 stitch, right? So I have to put the needle second stitch, right? There. So this side, I don't use the crochet hook. Just pull, make sure, and then knit next one. And then you put the needle back in the second stitch, right? Oops. I think I put the needle into wrong, stitch. So I have to redo it. Make sure 1 and 2. Pull. Okay. Then knit. Next one. Then put the needle back into that second stitch and knit and pull. And this is the increasing stitch. You got it? And this is the original knit one, regular. And last increasing on the right side. And make sure you kind of have to pull, you know. And then knit the original stitch. Then knit center stitch, raglan stitch, whatever you call. And this side, knit one first. And then increasing. Okay, if I put the needle in, it's hard to pull the yarn. So use the crochet hook. Put the crochet hook in that second stitch and grab it. Then onto left needle first and make sure the length is good. Then transfer back on to right needle and knit the original stitch. And second increasing, put the crochet hook in and grab the working yarn and pull. And put it onto left needle and pull enough, make sure long enough, and then transfer to the right needle and knit. And last increasing, put the crochet hook and grab the yarn. There we go. And make sure that's long enough. And then there you go, knit until the end. This is row number 3 with crochet hook, whichever easier for you. For me, crochet hook is much easier and faster. But, you know, some people don't even have crochet hook, so it's really up to you. There you go. And row number 4, okay? If you're knitting in round, there's no wrong side, right? Which means you have to knit over knit stitch, and the increasing stitch, you have to do yarn back and slip 1 purl wise. Okay, so let's do that together. Maybe I don't really have to show you, but I will do that anyway. Okay, again, knit over knit stitch, and for every increasing stitch, you have to slip 1. So I'm gonna actually cut the tail and then reattached over here because it's only right side, because I'm, you know, pretend to knit in round. Okay, so here comes row number 4, right side. Okay, so not purl or knit. Okay, and whenever you hit the increasing stitch, soon YB means yarn back. Keep the yarn back and slip 1 purlwise. Then knit next one. And increasing stitch, slip 1 purlwise and knit next one. Okay, easy. And slip 1 and knit 1. Keep the working yarn at the back, okay? So this time, you have to knit first, right? And slip 1, purlwise, and knit 1. Easy. That's it. And row number 5 and row number 6, you can just follow the written instruction. Okay? That's it for today. And again, I am going to knit my sweater with this increasing, maybe next time, maybe not, but in the future, I'm going to use this. Okay? And let's see. There you go. Beautiful increasing raglan idea. Okay? Enjoy knitting. Bye for now.